I'm so happy to be here with all of you from the Blue Island Library. I'm here each and every month. It's been going on for quite a few months now, and it looks like I'm going to be sticking around here once a month. So welcome again to Chair Yoga. It's such an honor and a privilege to be able to teach all of you to just stretch the body and awaken those places inside that might feel a little stagnant and just maybe heavy, to relieve stress and tension, to bring in more breath so we can open our bodies. When we bring in the breath, we open our minds as well. So it's a real important time right now to get in touch with breathing and breathing through the whole body and awakening those places that just need to be released. And that's what the breath does. The breath is a metaphor for life. When we inhale new breath, we bring in vitality. We bring in oxygen to the blood. And when we exhale, we release the old breath, the stagnant breath, the stress, the worry, the tension. So as you're breathing in and out through the entire chair yoga practice, I'll ask you to really focus on the breath. Don't forget to breathe, and I'll be reminding you again and again. That's the single most important aspect of yoga, is the breathing, because the breath is what opens the body, and it helps us to rest from the things that we have coming into our lives that may be difficult. And it also helps us to bring us into the present moment. So being in the moment is not only brings more joy into your life, but also helps you focus the mind on what's happening right now versus going into these mind patterns that want to take you out of the present moment and the beauty of where we are right now. So I'll ask you today two things: to really listen to your breath and inhale and exhale and just enjoy the intimacy of your own breath, and also bring yourself here in this moment, this time, this space, this moment, so we can be together for the next hour and spend this time. I think it's beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and start. You want to have a nice sturdy chair that you can sit in. We're actually going to move back to sit at the back of the chair so we can center and focus on our breath for a moment. And what I'll ask you to do is bring your hands to your heart, right hand down, left hand on top. So you're about right in the middle of the chest here, okay? And with my practice, we practice with the eyes closed. And when you go and look at a posture, you then will open your eyes. And I do that because I want you to find that inner relationship with yourself, of being able to discern and saying, oh, this is where I'm at in my body, and getting very comfortable in your own body and what it needs day to day. So go ahead and close your eyes, sit on the back of the chair. You can go ahead and bring your legs shoulder distance apart. Feet are flat on the floor, so nice and rooted. Spine is long. Shoulders fall away from the ears. And relax the tongue and the cheekbones and the eyes. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And begin breathing long and deep. Inhaling through the nose for diaphragmatic breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And as you inhale, expand the belly, really opening up the belly as if it's a hot air balloon. And exhale, tucking the belly button in towards the rib cage. And continue that same breath on your own. Feel as if the breath is moving through every cell of the body, bringing oxygen to the blood, vitality, life force, good positive thoughts. Nice and centered, coming into this time, in this moment in presence. Beautiful, and gently release the hands down, and you can go ahead and open the eyes. Right. We're going to go ahead and warm up the body right now with just a few easy postures that we can go into. We're going to come into the edge of the chair, so you feel a little bit more grounded in the feet here, nice and stable. And you should be able to hold on to the sides of the chairs as well if you need to. But for now, you can just drop your hands down onto the knees. That spine is long, shoulders roll away, and you have a string pulling you up to that vast blue sky. I'm very soft in my jaw, and I'm always releasing the tongue from the roof of my mouth, because when I do that, it helps to relax from my head to the tips all the way down to my toes. So go ahead and start beautiful and soft neck rolls with the breath. Go ahead and close your eyes, moving from front to side, to back to the opposite side, and back to front. Moving from front to side, back to the opposite side, back to front. Side, back, opposite side, back to front. And the same movement, side, back, side, and back to front. Side, back, opposite side, and back to front. Use your breath. Beautiful, and come back to center spot. Beautiful. Now I want you to take your right hand and bring it up and over and grab onto the left ear, and softly draw the neck over to the right side. Close the eyes and breathe. It's a very gentle stretch. We're not pulling in any way. These are stretches that I do every morning right when I wake up. I set my day with a practice of stillness in yoga. Use your breath, inhale and exhale through the nose. And very gently release and draw that neck up slightly. Very good, until you're at center point. And then bring the left arm up and over, grabbing onto that right ear this time, and slightly pulling over to the left, getting a nice side stretch in your neck area, down the shoulder. If you're feeling a little bit achy and you feel like you need to ease up, please listen to your own body. Use your breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhale through the nose. And very gently coming up nice and slowly to center point. Beautiful, and go ahead and open your eyes. Take your shoulders and just draw them back, nice and slow, draw them back. Just micro movements with the shoulders and the arms, with the breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Beautiful. You can go ahead and close your eyes and then come forward with the shoulders. Little circles. Beautiful, and coming back to center, and then just shaking the hands out a little bit, releasing any tension that you may feel in the hands, and rolling the wrists. It's so important that we're moving all of these organs and muscles in the body and just moving to bring in that elasticity to the body and keeping it flexible every day. And then roll the wrists in the other direction. Even if you're practicing for 5-10 minutes a day, it's something. And if you're feeling a little bit of resistance to practice, just bust through that resistance and just say, I'm just going to do it for 5 minutes. And you'll notice a big difference in the way you feel. And I'd like to take my hands into fists on an inhale. Squeezing, and exhale, opening up my fingers. Beautiful. Inhale, hands in a fist. You can go ahead and close your eyes and listen. Exhale, open my fingers up. Inhale, fists. And exhale, open. Inhale, fists. And exhale, open. And one more time, inhale, fists. And exhale, open. Beautiful. And again, shake out those hands. Shake them out. Beautiful job. Awesome. We're going to stay at the edge of the chair there, but you want to make sure you're sitting right in the middle of your sit bones, so you're nice and sturdy. Feet are flat. Spread your toes if you can, and drop your hands down on the knees. We're going to go into a posture called cat-cow. We're actually sitting, right? So you want to come forward slightly, draw those shoulders back. And exhale, tuck the chin in there and round your back like a cat. Inhale, opening the heart. Draw the shoulders back, coming up slightly. Exhaling, tucking the chin in and rounding the back, tucking the chin in like a cat. And inhale, opening up the heart space. Feel that stretch right there in the spine and the shoulders. And exhale, tuck the chin in towards your collarbones. Even if you have a micro movement of a stretch, it's perfect where you are at. Listening to our own bodies. Inhale, come forward, keep going. Beautiful. Exhale, round back, tuck the chin in towards the collarbones. Beautiful. And if you feel like it, you can close your eyes if you feel comfortable in finding that internal wisdom there. Coming forward. And exhale, rounding back like a cat. Tuck that chin in. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round back, tuck the chin in, rounding the back. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round back, tuck the chin in. Inhaling forward. Drop those shoulders. Exhale, round back, tuck the chin in towards the collarbones. And again, inhale forward. And exhale, round back, tuck the chin in. Keep your spine young. Inhale forward. Each vertebra of the spine you should feel. Exhale, round back, tuck the chin in. And one more time. Inhale forward, opening up that heart. And exhale, round back, tuck the chin in towards the collarbones. Beautiful, and coming back to center, draw those shoulders down and go ahead and open your eyes. Beautiful job. All right, let's draw our hands here to the heart again, and let's take a big deep breath in through the nose. Inhale and hold the breath for just a moment. Hold it. And exhale this time out of the mouth, softly. And again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and bring your legs out in front of you. You're sitting at the edge, not the edge of your chair, but pretty close. But you want to make sure you're sitting and you're firm in those sit bones there. My knees are slightly bent. I'm going to start with my knees slightly bent, and as I stretch a little bit more, I may be able to get my knees nice and straight, but I'm really going to listen to my body because we're just beginning our stretches. And you are perfectly, wherever you are. I was told early on, I've been teaching yoga for 20 years, that any kind of stretch is a stretch as long as you're moving the body. It doesn't matter if you're really flexible in yoga or not. So I want you to bring your feet about shoulder distance apart. Don't let that stop you. Hands together. And lift your arms up, big wings all the way up. Lengthen those arms up, beautiful. And exhale, fold forward, drop the head and neck, drop down, grab onto knees, ankles or toes, whatever you can reach. And roll up nice and slowly, vertebra by vertebra. I want you to get really in touch with your spine and then draw those shoulders back, right? Let's do that again. Hands touch together. Big, beautiful breath, big wings up, inhale. Spread your fingers this time, beautiful. And exhaling, coming forward, make sure you're nice and firm on your chair, come forward, drop the head down. I have a slight bend in my knees. And I'm rolling up nice and slowly, vertebra by vertebra. I'm feeling each vertebra of the spine coming all the way up. My last part of my spine that comes up is right there at my neck. Draw those shoulders back, heart is open. Hands again here and together. And take a big deep breath in, big breath, inhale. Big wings, spread the fingers. And exhaling, folding forward, dropping your head and neck. And rolling up nice and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, drawing the shoulders back and opening up the heart space for that forward fold. Beautiful. Now I want you to come back a little bit into the middle of your chair. We're actually going to go into sun salutations. And sun salutations are salutations to the sun. It's like waking up and saying good morning. And the body's waking up and saying, I need to stretch, but I'm going to go slow. I want you to bring your legs open. You're sitting right in the middle of the chair. I'm finding my nice solid rootedness here in the chair. My hands are together. I'm inhaling all the way up, lengthening my arms up again. This time I'm exhaling, folding forward. I'm going in between my legs, but really listening, dropping my head down, releasing the heaviness of my head. Inhaling halfway up like a table. Exhaling all the way back down, dropping the heaviness of my head. And inhaling those big, beautiful wings again, all the way up. Beautiful job. Inhale. And then exhaling, my hands right back together at my heart. My jaw, I'm checking on my jaw for a moment. You could do the same thing and releasing my jaw. it feels stiff there. And coming back here. And again, inhale, lifting, spreading those fingers. Exhaling, coming forward, lengthening out of the feels. If you're coming out of that spine, really listening to your own body. Drop the head down, releasing the heaviness of my head. Inhale, halfway up like a table. Exhale, down. And inhaling, lifting my arms all the way up. Beautiful job. And exhaling, bringing my hands back to my heart. Beautiful. Let's keep going with that. This is a beautiful stretch. If there's one stretch that I suggest you go into in the mornings, it's the warm-ups and sun salutations. Okay? Because you get a nice full body stretch there. Inhale, draw those arms up. Lengthen them up, big wings all the way up. I like moving slow and deliberate because then I can feel everything. Exhale, fold forward, and I feel nice and safe. Drop my head down, releasing the heaviness of my head. Feeling that beautiful stretch. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. And inhaling, lifting my arms all the way up, lengthening up. And exhale, drawing my hands to my heart space. Beautiful. We're going to do that a few more times. So this time I want you to go into not just the movement, but actually feeling the stretch in your body. Okay? So you're going to come into even a deeper presence in your yoga practice this morning. This afternoon, we're in the afternoon now. Okay, here we go. Inhale, lift your arms up. Spread those fingers. Feel the movement. Feel the posture. Exhale, fold forward, coming forward. Nice, beautiful stretch. Drop the head down. Inhale, halfway up table. Exhale, all the way back down. And inhale, lift those arms all the way up. Lengthen the arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart space. Beautiful. Let's do that 2 more times. We're going to get some nice stretches. Make sure you're sitting nice and firm in the middle of your chair. Check yourself every once in a while. Feet are flat. Spine is long. Shoulders fall away. Jaw is soft. Inhale, lift your arms. Spread those fingers. Beautiful, big, beautiful wings. Exhale, fold forward, coming forward. Drop the head and neck, releasing all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift those arms all the way up, lengthen. And exhale, hands to heart. This is the last one. Make it count. Get that breath filling the entire body. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, dropping down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. And inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Beautiful. And exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful job. And coming back to center. And let's sit at the back of our chair so we can rest our back here. And they're about shoulder distance apart here. Okay. And I want you to take your hands, one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly right here. And we're going to go ahead and just close our eyes and take a moment to center again and come into presence and meditate here together for our first meditation. So allowing our minds to be present and to take a break, what I call mind breaks during the day. This is something that you can do 2-3 times a day if you need a mind break, if the mind is going. And you could just simply sit and listen to the breath, which is just an organic breath. We're not breathing in and out like that, or diaphragmatic breath. We're just taking a moment to close our eyes and listen to our breath. It's our organic, breath, the rise and the fall of the breath on its own. And as the mind wanders, you come back to listening to your own breath. Beautiful, and take a big deep breath in, inhale. And exhale. And gently release and open the eyes. And draw your hands down. A raise of the hand. How many of you felt peaceful after that little meditation, right? If you felt peaceful, know that you can come to that place anytime. If you just sit and close your eyes and take a break. All right, let's go ahead, and we're still in the middle of the cheer here. And I want you to go ahead and begin spinal rolls now. So we're coming slightly forward and then back and making like a circle with our bodies, okay? This should feel really good. It's like we're drawing a circle with the body at the tailbone. Beautiful. And go ahead and close your eyes if you feel nice and steady on your chair. And breathe. And move the spine in the other direction, long breaths. Nice circles. Beautiful. And come back to center. Take a big deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Go ahead and open the eyes. I have just a scarf here with me. I don't know if you have a scarf handy, but even if you don't, I'm going to teach you how to work with a scarf. Okay? So then that way when you're doing your chair yoga, you can maybe get a deeper stretch. I'm going to come to the edge of my chair, and please feel free to grab one if you like. I'm going to be working with my right leg, and I'm going to take my scarf, I'm going to bring it under my leg, okay? And if you don't have a scarf, you could just bring your hand underneath your leg to give yourself some support. And I'm just lifting my leg just slightly to get a nice stretch, flexing my foot here, right? And then coming down. And For those of you that have a scarf, I'm lifting my leg. It gives me just a little bit more support and flexing my foot. I'm feeling that nice stretch right in the back of my calf and my leg. Now, some of you, the stretch might be just a few inches off the floor. So I'm right here above the kneecap with my scarf. And for others, you might be able to really lift that leg up. Okay, so really listening. Even if it's a micro movement, you're still getting that nice stretch. You have that foot flexed, okay? So let's go ahead and do that together. Inhale deeply and lift that right leg up. Flex the foot and then point the toe and then make a circle with your foot. One direction, outer direction, then inward. Beautiful. And then release down. Take a moment and inhale deeply. Lift the leg up, flex the foot wherever you can go. Maybe you're here a couple inches or you can come all the way up, hold it. Flex the foot, point the toe, and circle. Outward circle with the foot, and then inner circle. And gently release. Beautiful. And then shake out that leg a little bit. Release the tension in the leg. And let's do that one more time. Okay, I'm sitting right in the middle of my sit bones in my chair. My shoulders are back. My spine is long. I'm soft at the roof of my mouth. And I'm inhaling, drawing. I'm going to start slow, drawing my foot up, a couple inches off the ground, taking my breath. Exhale, and lifting a little bit more. Flex the foot, point the toes, flex, point, circle with my foot, outer direction, and then inward. Beautiful. And coming back down, and then just releasing any residual tension in my leg. Shake it out a bit. And let's do the other side. My scarf is above the kneecap, behind the leg here, but I'm not in the middle of the kneecap there. I don't want that to cause some injury, so I really want you to listen. And here's the thing, you need to listen to your body no matter what we're doing in yoga. It's so important. If you're feeling any pain, you shouldn't be feeling pain, okay? Challenge, but not pain. All right, so let's go ahead and lift. Straighten out the leg, lift the leg up, flex the foot. This feels great. Point the toe. My shoulders are back, rounding the foot in an outward direction, and then inward. And I'm lifting just a little bit up more. Flex, point, flex, point, and gently releasing down. Take a breath with me. Inhale. And exhale out of the mouth this time. And go ahead and lift. Straighten the leg and then lift up. Flex the foot. Point. And again, remembering to just only go as far as you can. Outward direction with the foot, nice circle, and then inward direction. My spine is still long. I'm nice and rooted in my chair. And again, flex the foot. I'm lifting up a bit higher. Point the toe. Flex. Point. Outward direction with my foot. This feels so good. And inward. Gently release down. Let's take a beautiful breath in. My spine is long. My shoulders fall away. And soften my jaw. Inhale. And beautiful exhale out of the mouth. Nice and soft. Let's do that one more time. Straightening up my leg here. Lifting with my scarf, or if you have your hands, you can lift with your hands, whatever works for you. Flex my foot. Point my toe. I'm breathing. And outward direction with my leg, my foot, excuse me, and then inward. And lifting up a little bit further. Flex the foot. Beautiful. Point the toes. Flex, point, outward direction with my foot. Inward. And gently release down. I'm going to shake out that residual tension in my leg. Beautiful. I'm coming back to center point. And let's go ahead and sit at the back of the chair again. And I want you, this is another great exercise. I know some of you have been joining me every month, and I'm so grateful, to awaken the body and to get the circulation moving. We slap the body without hurting ourselves, obviously, but you could feel the tingling happening because we're moving that circulation. We get this stagnant energy that just needs to move. And so I want you to do that. And again, it shouldn't hurt. It's just an awakening. I'm getting the sides of my hips, top of my thighs, my inner thighs. Open up my legs a little bit. If you can come forward and get your calves and your feet. I'm going to come back up. And you'll feel that tingling. It's like, oh, I'm awake. If you're feeling dragging during the day, this is a great exercise to get that circulation and the body going. This is something you can do every day. And that vitality, that life, and add the breath. Bring in those deep breaths. Beautiful. And then feel that now, and take your hands to the knees and rub your kneecaps out. And then place your thumb and index finger together. This is called Gyan Mudra. This is a pressure point that calms the mind. Draw your hands down. You're sitting on the back of the chair. And go ahead and feel into the body and that vitality that we just created. Awakening. You probably feel some nice energy movement through your body and maybe a little bit more energy. And use your breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And as your mind starts to wander, come back to the breath. And gently release and go ahead and open your eyes. Beautiful. And let's come forward slightly now in our chair. Thank you for meditating there with me. Remembering that that place is available to you all the time, that quiet, still place when we go into our meditation. So I want you to take your hands behind you. It's rare that we move our spines backward, right? We're constantly going forward, picking things up. You know, if we're not going into cobra posture on the ground, because we're doing chair yoga, I want to teach you another way where that spine can come back without straining. And so really, again, listening, drawing your hands behind you on the back of the chair, rolling your shoulders back, and the neck just comes slightly back without straining. Now, if that bothers your neck in any way, keep it forward. But noticing I'm opening up this whole part of my heart, and my spine, if you can see that, is coming into a motion where I'm going into a slight back bend. Okay, so keep those feet planted, and again, listening to your own body, because even a micro movement, drawing that spine back is going into a slight back bend and moving the spine in a different direction. Use your breath. And coming back to center, and that should feel good. And then just take a moment to rock out those shoulders back and forth. Beautiful. Let's do that again. One more time, bringing the hands to the back of the chair. And again, opening up those shoulders, drawing them back. The neck comes like this. For me, I like my neck a little bit more forward. I don't like the way it feels coming back. It actually needs to strain a little bit. And so I'm coming forward and I'm going into that slight back bend. I'm using that beautiful breath. My feet are spread, my toes, and I'm inhaling deeply through the nose as if I'm starting the breath at my toes. And exhale, this time out of my mouth softly. And again, inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. And then coming back to center. Gorgeous. So really opening up that heart space, the belly, and then moving the spine in a backwards motion. So healthy, brings in great vitality and youth in the spine. I'd like to go into a little bit of a spinal twist series right now. And how we do that is just, this is a simple exercise that I can show you that's easy for you to do at home. So I want you to bring your thumbs behind your shoulders. If you cannot reach the thumbs behind your shoulder, just go where you can. On top of your shoulders, wherever, and then bring those arms up. And all I'm doing is I'm feeling that rootedness at my sit bones. My feet are planted solid in the earth. And I'm inhaling, twisting over to the left, exhaling, twisting over to the right. Inhaling left and exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left. Beautiful job. And exhale right. Again, inhale left. Exhale right. One last time, inhale left. Exhale right. And come back to center, releasing my shoulders down. That gives me a nice twist. And when we go into these spinal twists, we're massaging all those internal organs in the body. Very healthy way to be. So I want you to go ahead and we're going to go into another spinal twist. You're sitting at the edge of your chair and you're going to bring your right hand behind you at the back of the chair. Okay? Left hand grabs onto the right knee. Before I go into a twist, I'm going to go into my inhale deeply. And you'll watch as my shoulders come back. Inhale. And exhale, I'm twisting over to my right side, but I'm very diligent and careful, not twisting too far. I'm really listening, but I am feeling that beautiful, beautiful spinal twist. And then exhaling, releasing, coming back to center. Beautiful job. And then placing my right hand at the left knee this time. Left hand behind at the back of the chair. Okay, before I twist, I'm inhaling. I'm only twisting on my exhale, never on my inhale. Inhaling, opening up my heart. Exhaling, twisting over to the left side. My gaze is down at my hand and breathing long and deep. And then my next exhale, I'm twisting out of the posture, coming back to center. Beautiful job. Now take a big deep breath in, inhale. And exhale. Hands to heart. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to go ahead and go into tree posture. So I want you to come in to the side of the chair. So you have nice hold on the chair here, okay? And for some of you, the posture may be just your heel to your ankle, all right? And for others, I like to find a focal point either eye level or on the ground. This helps to balance the left and right side of the brain, and it keeps your body nice and centered. This is another one that I do every day just to keep my body and mind centered. I'm going to lift my right leg into the inside of my thigh. I have a nice grasp on my chair here, so I'm pushing my leg out just slightly so I can get that nice stretch in the inner thigh. I'm nice and tall and strong. My roots are growing right into the earth, and I'm going to take a nice big deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. And then gently release. Gorgeous. And then let's walk around to the other side of the chair. And the same thing, I'm holding nice and tight here. I have a nice stance. I'm about shoulder distance apart with my legs. Some of you might want to just bring your heel to your ankle. You're still balanced here and bringing that left arm up, right? And others might want to try to bring the left foot into the inside of the thigh and take some breaths. If you want, you can try drawing your arm up, your big tree branches, and take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. And I'm pushing this leg out just to get a nice stretch without straining the inside of my thigh. Long breaths. Beautiful. I'm coming back to center here. I found that focal point, so it's nice and solid. That balances the left and right side of the body. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and sit down again. We're going to go into Warrior Two. So I want you to take your right leg and bring it slightly back if you can. So if you have a bend in the knee here, if this is all you can do, then that's where you're at. If you can draw that leg out and you're at a 45-degree angle, I'm at the edge of my chair. You can see that my thigh, the inner thigh, is right at the edge of my chair. My left leg is out, pointing towards the wall. I'm feeling a nice stretch here. And my torso is facing forward. My arms are out to the sides right now, lengthening my arms out. And I want to give you a little stretch here in the arms too. We can do this while we're in Warrior Two. And now look out gaze at that middle finger of your left hand and take 3 breaths. Beautiful. And then lift your palms up just to get a nice little stretch there. And then down. Beautiful. Lift the palms up and down. And again, lift those palms. Beautiful. And down. And gently release. Good, and come back to the center of your chair. Take a moment. Let's bring our hands to our hearts and take a big deep breath in together. Inhale. And exhale. We're getting all this nice, beautiful breath work in together. You're going to feel great. Okay, this time, left foot's going to come back at that 45-degree angle. Some of you may need to just bend in the knee. I'm at the edge of my chair with my right leg and thigh put down. I'm going to stretch that back leg. My arms are coming out to the sides, palms facing down. Take a breath here. And exhale. And then my gaze is out that middle finger. I'm inhaling deeply. Exhaling fully. Couple more breaths. Beautiful. Now lifting my palms up, getting a nice stretch, and then down. And up, palms up, down, palms up, and palms down. Beautiful. And I'm gently releasing, coming back to center. Beautiful. And just rolling your shoulders back. Take a moment and release any residual tension in your arms, shaking out your arms. Beautiful job. And let's sit in the back of the chair. I'm going to put on just a little bit of music here. Let's see. And we're going to meditate together, but first I'm going to teach you one breath before we end our practice with the meditation. So go ahead and start, just go ahead and get relaxed here at the back of the chair. And you should be proud of yourself for coming in and doing this practice. It's amazing and life-changing to have a practice of yoga every day. It really is. You'll notice the small changes in your life if you really expand the breath and you stretch the body. So the breath I want to teach you, and I've taught it before, but it's a good breath and it's a good reminder breath. It's called cooling breath. And we inhale through puckered lips, as if we're sipping a straw. So it cools the body down, it cools frustration, it cools anger, it cools if it's a hot day. There's many, many benefits to cooling breath. And I'm just going to place my hands one on top of the other in my lap. My feet are together and I'm relaxed at the back of my chair, inhaling through my puckered lips. And exhaling through my nose. Inhaling through puckered lips. And exhaling through my nose. And again, inhale through puckered lips. Exhale through the nose. And again, inhale through puckered lips. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Let's go right into our meditation. Let's bring our hands to our hearts, one on top of the other. And just relax the legs. And get nice and quiet. Listening to your own breath. And let go, softening. Beautiful. Now take a big deep breath in, inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And then very gently go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here with me this afternoon. I'm so grateful, and I'm so glad you showed up, and I hope to see you next month. And in the meantime, I hope that you can all get out on this absolutely gorgeous day. So beautiful out. And until next time, I wish for you only inner peace and joy. Thank you so much.